Deputy Governor, Excellency, extend full consultation of my visit. This is my very first visit to Ekiti this year, and I think it's appropriate to say Happy New Year to you. You recall, sir, that a few months back we had a summit in Ekiti, and on that occasion we exchanged ideas on how we can transform, working with you, this state, which all of us cherish. On that occasion, sir, we pitched for the agri credit scheme, and I made a commitment that we would work very speedily to ensure that the funds were disbursed by Central Bank. I'm here also to confirm to you that the funds have been received, and they are awaiting disbursement to the benefiting beneficiaries. I've had a conversation this morning with the Commissioner for Agriculture just to underscore the need for us to move very quickly on that plank, and we've exchanged information, we've exchanged ideas on how we can accelerate agri development in this state. In my private conversation with you, I did say that of the 8 points in your agenda, about 4 are tied to agriculture, clearly. And we're putting at the disposal of this state our agri desk, which is renowned for its expertise and speed of delivery. I think the state is right now to tap into the resources available in First Bank, which First Bank is actively involved in. We commit to the success of that fund, and we've already made our commitment to that, and we are looking forward to other areas of mutual collaboration and partnership. And I thought I should end by saying once again that for Ekiti State, we do not think that we have gotten to the level we should be with First Bank. First Bank has always been involved in this part of the country, southwest, right from the days of Chief Awolowo. And if we are looking to recreate the miracle of agriculture, I think we should go back to the bank that partnered with Chief Awolowo, and it was First Bank, alongside other banks. So
your days are standard.
So coming back again and again to discuss with you.
The Executive Director of Public Nigeria in Group visited me in the year 2012, and that is a positive sign of the shape of things to come in the course of the year. And not that I'm entirely surprised by that. First Bank has been a friend and a supporter of our administration from day one. And I would like to use this opportunity to thank you for your faith in the administration in Ekiti State and in our region from the days of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, as you highlighted. You've touched on a number of things that are very dear to our hearts. The first is the work you're doing with us on agriculture. I'm glad this morning the Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture had already spoken to me about your meeting and confirmed that the agri-credit scheme money had already come into our own account, and that's very, very, very good, because agri drives a lot of what we're doing in the state. We're agrarian, that's known, but we're agrarian in a very, very subsistent manner, and we want to move away from that to modernizing our agriculture sector on a commercial scale. So what you're supporting us with is going to contribute immensely to that transformation agenda in the agriculture sector. And we are also hoping that we can do more, because I know your agri-desk has other ideas around the new national initiative, around the discussions we've been having with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture on commodity boards, the return of the commodity boards, and a range of other things like that. And we're confident and convinced that Ekiti is a critical partner with First Bank in this initiative. You've also touched on other areas that you think we could be doing a lot more with First Bank on. I'm glad, and I must thank you for your commitment and support on our bond. The bond is going to play a critical role in the development agenda of the state this year and in subsequent years. So the fact that First Bank committed to it, knowing how diligent you are in your operations, is in itself a positive rating for our state, because people would want to know who are the subscribers to this bond. Oh, First Bank is there. Well, that means it's not likely to be a 419 operation. I mean, not that we're involved in 419 operation in this state, but that endorsement that you gave us with a couple of your colleagues played a very critical role in that bond being oversubscribed. I mean, Ekiti is not exactly a Niger Delta state. It's not an oil state. So what we're selling to the public out there is the integrity of this administration. There's nothing else that we have to sell. We don't have money, we don't have bankable oil that banks that are risk averse would want to jump at, because they know that regardless, the oil will bring money at the end of the day. So we're not going to lose anything. So all we have is our program, our credibility as a government, and our determination to make a difference in the lives of our people. That's what those who have subscribed to this bond saw in us. And we want to assure you that you have not taken a wrong step, and we won't disappoint you in that venture. When we were talking privately, I mentioned something to you that I hear you're doing something somewhere else that I need you to come and start doing here as soon as our Ikogosi comes on stream, because from the information I got from my brother Ali Elimoke, you are almost single-handedly bankrolling the Calabar Carnival and the tourism sector in Cross River. So it's high time you got into full operation in Ekiti, and I'm sure I have your word. I've already mentioned this to the group managing director himself when he told me he was in Calabar enjoying the carnival, that the next carnival is coming to is in Ekiti, not in Calabar. And I know that I have your word on this. There's no question. I too don't think First Bank is doing enough yet in Ekiti, because I know the capacity. And as I mentioned to the GND and yourself, for us, it's not about FAC relationship or JAG, it's about building a long-term partnership. And in the course of that long-term partnership, other things will follow that must be to the mutual benefit of all of our people in both Ekiti and First Bank. Because the kind of engagement that we plead for in all of our relationships, not fly-by-night, one-off engagements, which really does not carry the state anywhere. And I am convinced that in the course of our time here and our relationship, we'll be able to deepen it a lot more to achieve the objective that we've both set for ourselves. I want to thank you for your continued support. You know, you have an important person in our government. It's always difficult to ignore. And besides, I actually have various ideas and programs that this administration has. Thank you very much for coming. And I also want to wish you a happy new year. May the year bring a lot of bountiful blessings to First Bank, to us in Ekiti, of course, and to our country, Nigeria, despite the challenges that we seem to have started the year with. Thank you.
Thank you.